Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday the 2nd, 2019, about 8:33, 8:34 in the morning. Whew. Excuse me, I just got here. Had enough time to go get my coffee, chill out. Got served a second cup of coffee. Stayed a little too long, but luckily, actually, I caught the shuttle, which runs maybe about 5 blocks. So I threw the bike on the bus and I hopped up over here. Still a little tired from yesterday. I hope you folks enjoyed yesterday's field trip. Truth be told, I was going to actually do something. Let me get a little bit better light. I wanted to go do something, actually. I went mainly down to LA to go check out a prospective employer that I put an application on the other day. So I went to go check it out and see the layout and how the store was and get a brief look at kind of what the clientele was. It's funny how you do these things when you're older. You just don't simply apply. You want to just not leave it at an application. You want to go see what this is about, unless you already know what the establishment is about. I like to go see firsthand and the traffic and everything, and kind of do my own analytics about an employer, a prospective employer. But and I was starting to walk around and meandering, and I was walking to the subway, and then I passed by Sugarfish, where I used to work, right there off of 7th and Figueroa, and kind of was looking in there trying to see if the cooks and the staff were already there, and I was trying to see if I could find someone. And of course it was about 10:30 in the morning, and at that location people were already lined up, and they don't open up until 11 o'clock in the morning. So that was a pretty busy store. I had a lot of fun. I do miss it, though. I almost wouldn't mind going back there now that I could actually sustain that job, now that I have a place to live. So, whereas before, being homeless and being employed and running off of 3 to 4 hours a night on sleep, and then going and working for 10 hours a day, is just spinning your wheels, literally. So then I'm walking around and I'm looking up Figueroa, and I'm thinking, oh shoot, you know what? I don't think I'm going to make to where I'm going to go. So I decided to go up past the Bonaventure up to Bunker Hill and go to the Mocha, LA Phil, and I figured, why not? So, and I hadn't been there in a few months, so I actually forgot how hard of a climb it is. LA is very hilly. Like I said, it's kind of like Frisco, but not so steep in that sense. But LA is definitely very hilly. It was cool. And I'm walking around and I'm thinking, and there's a lot of people that like to walk around during their lunch breaks or whatever, and rightfully so. Just get out of the office, get out of the environment, just go interact with people. And I'm thinking, boy, as I'm walking and I'm sweating and drinking out of my water bottle, I'm like, God, if you live out here and you take your breaks or your lunch and you're walking around here, there's no need for a gym membership, because you really get a workout. I woke up this morning and getting dressed, and I put on my pants and tightening my belt, and I'm like, oh my God, I think I lost 2 pounds yesterday. So definitely a workout. Walking through the streets of downtown LA, there's a lot, especially moreover so towards the Pacific Stock Exchange, the whole crossing the freeway. It gets very hilly up there. So, and I really didn't hit as much as I wanted to. And I totally forgot. But maybe next time, the cathedral up there. I've only been once, and it is a spectacular sight. But and I totally forgot it. I think it was maybe just 2 blocks up the street, but I ended up detouring down to the south and going back down to Grand Central Market. So yeah, it was my one day off, so I figured, let's have some fun. Let's go on a field trip. I work today, tomorrow. I am off on Monday and Tuesday. Uh, I kind of have an inkling of what I want to do Monday and Tuesday, but Monday is prevalent basically on. I have an important meeting uh, Monday, not an appointment meeting, just a house meeting. Some issues that need to be addressed at the house. Again, kind of was woken up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, just like 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes before my alarm went off, and I was like, oh no. So I usually wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and hit the snooze and kind of slowly wake up. But, whatever. But yeah, so Monday will be kind of up in the air. Like I said, it's prevalent on the meeting. Tuesday, definitely. No, you know what? I can Monday. Yeah, Monday. I think I can. Yeah, I'll just switch it over to Tuesday where I want to go. I just hope the place is open. I haven't checked the website, so. But anywho, it was great. It was cool to see a lot of places that my mom used to take me on adventures, and when I don't know who got more of a kick going on these little trips, my mom or me just being excited, seeing something new, or my mom's. I can still see my mom's happiness on her face when she'd take me and I would sit up on the car seat. Back then children were allowed to sit in the front seat of a bench seat of a car with no seatbelts. Believe it or not. Oh, how terrible America was. And I would sit up on my seat. I'm like, oh, are we going there, Mom? She's like, yeah. I'm like, ah. I get so excited. And that's what I want to do with you folks, especially now that I have a little bit more stability. Yeah, stability, right? That I can do this, and I won't be. Back when I was homeless, I was really pressed on time because when I'd go on my little outings and stuff like that, I'd ask my friends to watch my property and stuff. And as you all know, I got a lot of electronic, laptop, and everything. So and all my property. So they would. My friends are so cool. The best group of guys that anyone could ever want to be homeless with. Really, I just. Just awesome. So then I'd be gone for a couple hours, and I would just stress myself to make it back in time because I didn't want them to watch my stuff. When we'd watch each other's stuff, it was just like it was kind of rough, It was a double duty, but we looked out after each other. So, but yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun yesterday and everything. So. I just like doing that stuff. But it is really beautiful. Yesterday was hot. Today it's supposed to be hotter, and actually even more so. This weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, is really supposed to be hot. So I know that the Inland Empire, San Fernando Valley, the Antelope Valley is really going to be 100, 103, 104, 105 plus in some areas. So, woo, I like it. It's not so bad. The heat doesn't bother me. This morning in Pasadena, it was ever so cool. The sun was out. It was, believe it or not, it was 79 degrees. It was still a little cool, ever so slight breeze. And in the shade, to me, it felt like it was 52. I kid you. This is why I like the heat. And I'm thinking, oh man, maybe I'll just go back and go get my windbreaker and just carry it home, But I toughed it out. I was actually cold. I much prefer this. So I thrive on the heat. I'm almost like a reptile. I gotta lay out on a flat rock to collect the sun and the heat just so my blood can warm up so I can move. Oh Lord. But today's not going to be such a bad day. It's Friday, so we'll see. And I feel good in spite of this early morning little wake up and everything. Actually, feel pretty good. We're gonna. I'm really good. I just know. Hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure things are gonna get resolved after being addressed Monday. So, and of course, they're little. I guess they're not. They're not so little things in a sense. They're pretty major things of things that are going on that I'm not going to really go into. But they just shouldn't be happening in the house. But I already talked to a couple of people. Henceforth, we're having this house meeting. So things I'm pretty sure will be as they're addressed will be right after that will be taken care of. So I'm really happy and positive about that. And um, all I can do is just try to remain a good tenant, work, do my part, keep my nose clean, and that's all I want to do. I just work hard enough, get more stable and everything, so I can get into the housing that I need, the Section 8 housing that I need, so I can be a little bit more independent and be on my own, and Charlie move on forward with his life as he is right now. And I do wanted to share. I've been mulling it over for, oh my goodness, a couple of weeks now. My youngest daughter's birthday, Marie, she's going to be, 12. Oh my God, she's going to be 12, August 8th. And I have a decision. I've come to the conclusion that there's only one way to locate her whereabouts, and it's going to cost me a great deal of money that I don't have, and that may or may not put me in such a financial hole that I fear that might put me homeless. But I have to do it. I can't spend any more time without seeing her. She's everything to me. So I've tried to locate my ex. I have her social security number through a really good friend, and I even went to the court systems of web pages, and the only way to, and I know exactly why they're doing this. God, they're just, excuse my language, they're real bastards about this. They just, the court system, when it comes to family law, that's how they make their money, off family law, divorce, child support, family and everything. They just, incredible how much of a money racket it is dividing families. A lot of people don't realize they think it's simple. Just go to court, whatever. No, it's a racket. My child support, I get charged. I think it went up. It's a 10 to 12% of what I give for child support. 10 to 12% of that goes to them for fees, for processing fees, for money that gets taken out of my child's mouth. You understand? That shouldn't be cool. If they really do care about, especially in this state, if they really care about a child's welfare, this should be done at no cost because it's a child's benefit. I can't really tell about the lighting. So anyway, I'm going to have to, and I've gone to the website, and the only way to enforce this is to file a legal petition on court at the website, and then wait till they find her. I'm sure they always find you like that. So they'll find her. She'll get all pissy and everything, and she's going to freak out and get really angry and retaliate. And then I don't fear. I know for a fact I'm going to get garnished more for child support. See, here's the really screwed up part. If I want to see my child, I have to pay in order to see my child. Not so much as because they think that it's going to be fair for the child, but because they see more money allocated from another individual that is seeking partial custody equal custody, or whatever the case may be. That's they just see dollar signs, and it is terrible. They could really care less about a child's welfare. When they do welfare checks and everything, they're looking to remove that child so they can take that child, put into foster care or an orphanage and everything. Um, the average for jail inmate, I think, is something like $36,000 that the city gets, that the Men's County Jail gets for every one body that is in there gets something like 36,000 per year is on an average. And I think they make 5 to 10% more per year on a said child. It's just a racket. It's the jail systems and the orphanage welfare systems is all run by like two major companies. I know one, Chrysalis. Chrysalis owns like almost all the prisons, all the jails, and a great deal of child and welfare services throughout the country. And it's a racket. It's terrible. Not Chrysalis. Well, actually, yeah, actually they're part of it. Chrysalis Employment also, because they are part of. They help. Chrysalis Employment helps low income people or homeless people find jobs. And it's just a racket. Then they get subsidized for helping them. It's just such a racket. Ugh. Let's not get into it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, and I'm shuddering to do that. So I think next week, yeah, no, most definitely next week, I'm going to. Is it worth it to me? Yes. Is it almost worth it to me to end up being homeless for a chance to see my daughter? Yes. Yes. Um, I didn't have a strong foothold when I was homeless. I did not. You don't have a leg to stand on when you're homeless to do that. That's why like my divorce went in default. I couldn't attend. I didn't know where it was. I had no address. Henceforth, I was receiving no mail. I got no mail, no notification as to where to go for court, to plead my case or whatever. So I got railroaded, and it defaulted. But she didn't seek no alimony, no sustainability or nothing, no child support. And I know exactly why she did it, so she can take off with our daughter and just disappear. And the worst part about it is that she still has negated her son from her first marriage. I'm more concerned and caring about Corey. I wish I could go visit Corey. You've heard me speak about this, and I've talked this about a friend. My stepson, or ex-stepson or whatever, he's still my stepson. He's the greatest little kid ever. He's a man now. He's a grown man, but he had problems, and for her to concentrate on our daughter while negating her firstborn, who's at the time when we got together and when we left Las Vegas, he was 12 years old. That was 2006. Now that he's a grown man, and I understand now why he's really, really angry at her, and in part he's angry at me. I mean, she and I were together, so as much as I tried, I assume and I accept responsibility, though I wish I could somehow convey to him that I wanted him to come with us. But she kept insisting no, because we're going to be homeless when we go to California, and I don't want him to go through that. And I said, yeah, I understand, but leaving him behind and giving them power of attorney, written power of attorney for anything. And she said, well, in case he gets sick or there's a problem at school, mom and dad, her ex-in-laws, can take care of things without any legal problems. It just got ugly. It just really got ugly. It just didn't work out. So yeah, and I really wish I had another way of finding her, and I'd like to have a chat with her and talk to her, but sometimes Holly could be so uncivil that when she stresses, she gets really worried. And I've said this in the past. A woman makes the worst decisions when she's stressed. She turns left when she should have turned right, and she goes down when she should have gone up. Uh, it's just. I mean, other than I don't know. There was a lot that I saw in her, and I just fell head over heels for her, and I really thought, but just when the pressure's on in life, really down to the nitty gritty, she just, she can't take it. She really can't take it. I mean, whatever. I guess people have their limits, but you're not supposed to. You're just not supposed to. And given the fact that it was the second time around that I was homeless because of her, whatever. Anyway, my friends, I'm glad you folks had a good time. High tech video. Well, honestly, it's just one of you mentioned that it was really good. The video looked good. I think my little camera. It's over 2 years old, and it's like it is my A camera. I have my A camera, my B camera, and my C camera. So, but this little puppy, even if I get another phone with here in the future, this one is still pretty much going to be my main go-to. And we'll see. Tomorrow, I think I close tomorrow. I hope I close tomorrow. Whatever. Saturday and Sunday I work. Monday and Tuesday I'm off. And we will go on to some more adventures, some more field trips. And I love sharing things with you folks. And I'm glad you like it. So if you're interested, follow the links below on yesterday's videos. The egg slut, the bike tours. The bike tours are pretty cool. That's really neat. So that's it, my friends. Just wanted to share with you fine folks. And I shall leave it here. Also, I would like to say prayers in my heart goes out to all of these shooting victims that we've had. To the young lady that was kidnapped and missing in Monrovia. Thank goodness they got that creepy guy that abducted her and was at the bar doing karaoke. That was creepy. I mean, you see this guy in front of the camera lens. He definitely was boasting about something that he committed. It's not too often that a criminal like that has the tendency to do that. Usually, the only kind of criminals that do that are arsonists. Arsonists have this psychological thing where they like to see their work, actually is their work go into action. So wherever there's that's why the police get so quick and the fire departments start to look around, because they know that an arsonist, when they set fire, they're always around to watch everything get eaten up and burned away. It's some sort of satisfying gratitude that they have a need for. So that's what this guy was doing. That's the way I interpret it. They had more overnight shootings. A lot of police involved shootings here in LA County. Not good. It seems like people are really losing their stuff, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, it's Friday. Going to work. Put in my time. Get off. I got a couple of errands to run. Then go home. Upload. And do it all over again tomorrow. And Monday morning. Tuesday. I'm in a good mood. Pooped though, but I'm in a good mood. All right, my friends, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. Help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down them pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. I was trying to do that really quick. I was practicing to do that. Kind of like those commercials you hear on the radio. It's like, leave any comments down, good or bad. I don't care. I like your feedback. Your feedback helps me. If it's, well, I didn't like it, that's fine. You know, I'll try to adjust to accommodate everybody. I'm not going to adjust to completely accommodate you. All of you that subscribe to my channel, I try to appeal to everybody. I'll make slight adjustments wherever and whenever and however and financially how I can. But for the most part, what I do is what I see that I think you will enjoy. And when I want to have a good time, I want to share my good time with all you beautiful people. You guys are my friends, my families, my cohorts, my partners in this trip that I do in life. So comments are very important to me. Yes, more so than ever. And I always try to reply to your comments, as beautiful or not so beautiful as they are. All right, my friends, I'm going to go in, chill and clock in, and let's get this job done. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.